peace I sensed.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by some magic. Watch out, Wraiths! We can channel it into shattering blows. This one is different. It is more powerful. Should be able to get the piece now. The gauntlet should be stable now, but the piece you found is still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you. You see the beacons of light? Everyone is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
Can we unearth the gate to the Knights once we have them?
Yes. And with that, more powers, more memories.
I guess it's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe, too. Use my senses if you... Use my sense. Use my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will guide the way.
What? By Philos, where did you come? How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
It's a long story. I was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah, for some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts. Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure I can help you with that. You'll have to ask around at the village. But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand moves, get ready to run.
I will lend you my eyes. Relieved.
You remember this area?
Not fully, but it is familiar to me. See this metal part on its body? That is a Wraith's core. And a Wraith with no core is a dead one. Archwraith. It can coalesce worlds. How annoying. We finally have everything we need for this formula. We finally have everything we need for this formula.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
Welcome to Castrum 7. Arif said you'd show up. I was told to let you pass, but that gauntlet doesn't inspire confidence. The Elder is waiting for you. He's on the podium, by the well.
Every stranger's just a potential customer.
This village, it must have seen better days.
Tracker always talked about this place when we traveled. It sounded like good times.
Are you worried about her?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. But her and the others are resourceful.
They'll make it to the capital. I know it.
Really be lifted, so to speak?
I'd say our options are limited, and it's worth a shot. Ah, it's you! Any luck on keeping that thing safe to be around?
Yes, there shouldn't be any more problems.
All right. Please don't judge me if I don't take your word for it.
That passage to Bastingar you mentioned, even if I unearth the gate, is it safe?
Should be. But, well, you know, it has been buried for about a decade, so my guess is as good as yours.
About this gauntlet, you said you heard about it from friends. What friends?
Look, that thing was used by the Knights during their rebellion 10 years ago. Word spreads fast. And I don't remember who told me that. It's not that important, is it?
I'll return when I can open the gate.
Welcome to our Castrum. Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth the passageway to Bastingar. Can I trust that thing in your arm is safe for us?
Yes, I took care of it. It shouldn't cause any problem.
Good. I am old 7. I try to keep things in order here, so to speak. But things are not how they used to be. Wraiths are everywhere, and many of my people were stuck in the wild after our bridges collapsed. We are working to get them a way to cross, so to speak. But I fear for our future.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. With my powers, I may be able to lift the gate out of the sand. If the Knights are still there, you could find help.
I will wait until I see it. But you bring hope, and that is a beginning.
I need to go.
Please come back when you have any questions.
Are these tiny shelter stones enough against a giant wraith?
I doubt it. You'll see, he won't keep such a beast away.
Every stranger's just a potential customer.
Be careful around the shard. The wraiths are drawn to it.
This one is warded by a spell. I sense we are being watched. There are some attacks I cannot block. They drain us of momentum. Watch out for blue sparks. Go too far, we would give our enemy the chance to recuperate. The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from... The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from further wraith attacks. This is a shard of a dash piece.
A dash piece? Care to explain?
It is part of a major piece of the gauntlet that can pull us further through the air. Once we have that piece and 3 of its shards, we can forge it into the gauntlet and be stronger.
Sounds useful. Let's do that then.
We've been mining essence for years.
Great deals here, even for strangers.
This was a decent challenge. Now challenge destroy them for good. I can feel a shard nearby. Keep your eyes peeled.
This looks like the remains of an old bridge.
Maybe we could bring it back up. But my power will not reach this far.
We should ask around. People may be able to help.
Another anvil. There, beneath that rock formation. This place will serve as a landmark. We can set out into the wastes from here. We can use higher grounds to map our surroundings.
Found another structure buried in the ground. This is the third I've seen scattered around Caladrius. I spent several hours analyzing this particular example, to no avail. That's when I hit it with my hammer for research purposes. And it worked! All the stones in the area resonated at the exact same frequency. Fascinating.
This power. A shard is close. We should look for it. I applaud you. Your resolve is quite something. But more shards await. Let me show you what I see. This power. A shard is close. We should look for it. Look, the body of a young man. He must have dragged himself here with his wounded leg. And manuscripts.
And some notes about the watchtower. An amulet with the name Walker. I will take the amulet with me. Someone in the village may know him.
I think this is the one that got Walker. We have all the shards we need to attach that piece we found. We can make our armor stronger with essence. The anvils can help.